Why are we drawn to beautiful things? When the morning sunlight comes through the window, we instinctively pull back the curtain and let the light in. When flowers bloom along the street, our steps slow down. When we see the stars shining, we look up without a word. Is it simply because it looks nice? Or is there something deeper hidden inside? Anthropologists say that being drawn to beauty is connected to survival. For example, clean water, green forests, and healthy bodies have always symbolized environments where humans could survive. We instinctively found them beautiful, and because of that, we stayed and chose them. In other words, beauty was not just a preference, but an ancient language of survival. But humans are not satisfied with survival alone. We dream of something beyond. We paint, we create music, and we build architecture that seeks not just usefulness, but beauty. Why is that? When we look at something beautiful, our brain releases dopamine, a reward chemical. It makes us feel joy and fullness. This reward system encourages us to continue actions that may seem unnecessary. That is why someone carved marble for years to create a sculpture. That is why someone else stayed up all night watching the stars and writing poetry. At this point, another question appears. Is beauty objective, or is it only what I feel? The truth is, it is both. There are universal patterns of beauty that many people agree on. A face with golden ratio proportions. A horizon where the sea and sky meet. But beauty is also deeply personal. Some people find weeds more beautiful than a perfect flower. Some are more moved by the quiet sound of rain than by grand music. In the end, beauty is a feeling created from both the world's patterns and personal experience. Let me tell you a story. There was a child who grew up in a noisy city, surrounded by buildings. One day, while visiting his grandmother in the countryside, he saw fireflies for the first time. The small lights danced in the dark and he held his breath. At that moment, the most beautiful thing in the world to him became the firefly. Even when he grew up, that feeling stayed the same. Others might see only an insect, but to him, it was always a special light. Beauty, then, depends on the story each person carries in their heart. So why are we drawn to beautiful things? Because they promise survival. And because they give meaning to life. Beauty makes us feel alive, not just existing. In those moments, time stops, calculations fade, and only wonder remains. So we can say this. We are drawn to beauty because beauty is hope. Even in a difficult day, a single flower gives us strength to move on. A smile softens our hearts. Beauty is the invisible hand that keeps us from collapsing. To be drawn to beauty is not just instinct, and not just preference. It is the way humanity has survived. And it is also the reason we continue to live.